Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what do they secretly want to tell you spread for all of my Sagittarius out there. So let's get after it. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. 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 Show me the cards that I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. What do they secretly want to tell all of my Sagittarius out there? Show me the cards. Need to see. I think it feels good. Okay. First up, Page of Wands. So this is an individual here that is pursuing you, that's looking at things. This is a person that kind of thinks outside of the box, if you will. This is a new fiery, fresh energy. Yeah, definitely a fire sign individual here. Definitely a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy here. This is an individual's kind of thinks out the box, fresh, new perspective on things. Kind of marches to the beat of their own drum, so to speak. And has a very exploratory energy. Okay, so this is some new passion here that's like all burning and all consuming. Okay, so that's how you'll recognize this. This person is coming at you like a guided missile, directly at you, and heat is just emanating from this situation. We also have a situation here with the Knight of Wands. This person is moving very rapidly towards their passions. Like I said, like a guided heat-seeking missile coming right at you. All right? There's a great deal of strength and a great deal of courage, however, it's taking this person to do this. They're wearing their heart on their sleeve, okay? And they're moving and are guided towards their passions and are just coming right at you. Nothing's being held back with this individual. They're just coming full throttle straight at you. Okay, they do believe that they have the high ground. So there is an aspect here that this individual, they believe that, hey, if my intentions are pure and my heart's true, then things will work out for the better. And they're going for it. All right. Also, you have the Knight of Swords here. Now, with that energy means this person is, like I said, moving rapidly towards their passions, but it may give the impression somewhat that they're kind of like also maybe being a little bit reckless, okay? Because they're just like purely just like a bull through a china shop, just running directly towards their passions, throwing all caution to the wind, So, anyone that may have any kind of advice to give them, like, hey, you may want to slow this down, or you may want to, they're like, forget it. I'm just going for it. I'm going for what I want. I'm heading straight at it. And they also may be cutting some friends out and family out that's trying to give them an objective perspective. They're just like, I don't want to hear it. I'm going for it. I'm going for the situation here. Okay, they're looking to be loyal. They're looking to be devoted. They're looking to be nurturing. And if they haven't already, they absolutely will just lay it all out there on the line. Okay? And they're just going to wait. Seven of Pentacles. And they're just like sit and wait and say, okay, I'll put it out there. I got my fingers crossed. My intentions are pure. I'm in love with this person. Let's see where it goes. And they're just kind of waiting to see what kind of things ripen on that vine. So they're putting their heart and everything all out there. All right? So, there's that. So, with that being the case, let's see what are the potential blockages, okay? Because, when you go all out there, there are pitfalls, okay? There are pitfalls. All right, so let's see what these pitfalls could possibly be. What are the possible pitfalls from you guys being together? Okay. Some cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. So, we have the High Priestess. So again, they're heading for it. They're using, again, these are all blockages. They're not using their intuition here. They're not reading the tea leaves, so to speak. They're just going for it. So their intuition, any kind of intuition that they, that may be their compass to tell maybe to pull back or speed up, or kind of like if you can't go right, to pivot and go left. They're just totally not. They're totally running on emotion at this point. Like, intuition has been turned off. Totally emotion. Other thing here is you got the Chariot card here. Again, these are blockages. The fact that this person has decided to just assert their will and kind of move things in the direction that they want them to go to, that they've put so much emphasis and effort on this situation here, is it's problematic because they've invested so much of their time and themselves in the hope that this relationship, this connection that you guys have, will play off. It's problematic because, they've tried to really control the vertical, the horizontal. They've tried to lock down every possible perspective here, and their belief is, hey, if I approach this with a clear heart, good intentions, everything will work out. In fairy tales, it works out that way, but life's a little bit more complex and complicated than that, and they're at the tip of the spear here. So, if things don't work out right for them, it's going to be a bit of a hard landing. Is what I'm afraid of here. Also, we have the Sixth of Pentacles here, representing a situation where there has to be an equal give and take. Okay. So there has to be an equal give and take. And so right now things are massively lopsided in their perspective and their point of view here. Okay, there's not really an equal give and take here. On their part here. Emotionally, even financially, it's not an equal give and take. It's so lopsided. I'm going to do this. It's unequal. You're really, I'm not saying that you wouldn't give if you didn't have the opportunity, but you really aren't even being given opportunity to do so. Okay. The other thing here is we got the Ace of Swords, and again, they're approaching the situation. And the problem with sometimes following your heart without any kind of analytical perspective is that something can be glaring you right in the face that what, your intentions may be pure here, but you got to really make sure that the other person is at least willing to explore the opportunity of you guys being together. Like, you guys are on the same wavelength, so to speak. Okay, this is not a situation which is just this person is being friendly, and the person's friendliness is being misconstrued as an invitation to possibly take things further. All right. And that's the problem when you don't when you're just kind of acting out of emotion and you're not really doing a lot of thinking. Although inversely, the thing, it could be true too. It could be too much overthinking a situation and there's no real heart involved in it. This is the inverse of that, okay? Opposite of that. Now, with them just kind of running at this thing with everything that they have, there's a possibility we got a Five of Pentacles situation here where they're going to end up getting left out in the cold, okay? Because it's just so one-sided, as I said before. The other aspect here is we have the Page of Wands energy here. The fact that this is so new and so different and are thinking out of the box, sometimes that works very well. In situations where people want something new, something different, something fresh. But there are times when people want to know there's something that they're familiar with. That familiarity gives a sense of comfort. Okay? And some people don't want to do new things. Sometimes people just feel comfortable where they are, with who they choose to be. They want to stick with the same. They like routine. Okay? Routine gives a sense of a sense of conformity. Well, not so much conformity, but it more or less makes people feel comfortable, okay? You know, it's something they can rely on constant. And the fact that this person is so different and dynamic in and of itself, even though if there is some attraction there, can be somewhat problematic, all right, for this particular situation. So, there's that. So, with that being said here, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to bestow upon us before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit wants to bestow upon us before I shut this thing down here? What additional information Spirit wants to bestow upon us before I shut this thing down here? Okay. There we go. It's definitely going to cause you to kind of stretch, stretch what your limitations are. All right. And as I said before, this is new, it's different, but it may be a little bit too different than what you're used to. Okay. There's definitely going to be a reaction that's going to be, this person's impulses and pushes is definitely going to cause a reaction on your part. But it's going to be a fragmented situation. It's definitely going to be a fragmented situation. It's going to be, it's not going to be, it's going to be difficult. In other words, it's going to be difficult. So just prepare yourself for this, fluid, rocky situation. And like I said, free will is there for all of us. So, just be aware of that going into this. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate with you, that is okay. You want to know something about your particular situation, again, the link will be below. Make sure you get some personal reading. However, if this does resonate with you and you want to know more about this particular situation, again, the link will be below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading. Okay? If you guys haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. Again, thank you for hanging in there with me. I had some audio issues. There was like a virus or something on my computer, and the mic was all screwed up, so there's a bunch of stuff that was wrong. So, got that all fixed now. I'm back online, so I love you guys. Thank you for hanging in there. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.